Hi, my name is Nathan from Skate Loser. I teach about the sport of skateboarding and the community. All throughout skating, from beginner to pro, you'll always find that you need a little more confidence to do the next trick. I'll go over a few tips I've learned to gain confidence, and if you're looking for any extra tips, I'm sure a lot of people in the comments have better advice than me. I'm just telling from my personal experience, and I'm not perfect, so I just hope to help at least one person. First, keep in mind that there's no trick or hack that you can learn to gain confidence as a skater. Everyone is different, so it's just trial and error. The first tip I have is probably the most important to help you gain confidence, but also the most difficult and complicated. Some people are gifted with persistence and will try different things for hours to land a trick. That's a trait all skaters need. Some people aren't gifted with it though, and the only way to get more persistent is to be persistent about your persistence. It sounds very complicated and kind of impossible, but you'll find what motivates you to be persistent if you just go out and tell yourself don't go back in until you either land a specific trick or till a certain time. You won't just sit there, and holding yourself to your word forces you to try new things, and this will help you become more persistent over time if you're consistent. And this directly affects your confidence in trying new tricks. The second tip I have to help you gain confidence as a skater is to know that bailing out a trick almost always hurts you way more than committing and falling off your board. Whether you find this out on your own or just take my word for it, it really does help. Skating is more mental than most people think. When you commit to a trick, you already have the movements you're going to do envisioned in your mind, and all your body has to do is follow through. If you mess something up and start to fail, your instincts are probably going to be pretty good at keeping you safe too, because you already subconsciously thought of what could go wrong and what directions you could fall in. When you bail, your body has no idea what's going on unless you plan to bail before you do the trick, which nobody should do. You're leaving it entirely up to your instincts to save you, without much time for them to react either. Keeping this in mind every time you try a trick you're not so sure you'll land really helps you commit to whatever you're attempting. The third tip I have involves you actually getting hurt, which is not something I recommend you do on purpose. Although if you do happen to get badly hurt skating, it can really help you with your confidence in the future after you recover. Some people may become even more scared after a bad injury, or even stop skating altogether, but if you have a positive mindset about it, you can use it to help you. Knowing some of the worst that can happen and already having lived through it can give a major confidence boost because you know how bad it can be, and hopefully you know it's not even that bad. Just think, I know if I mess up this trick I could break my arm again, but I healed up pretty fast. It wasn't the end of the world, so what am I worried about? Fear is always going to be there, but the more you go through, the easier it is to face it. The fourth tip is one of the most straightforward and easy tips, and one of the most effective. The skating community is very friendly, so once you start going to a skate park or a spot where other people skate at, it'll be hard not to find a friend group to skate with. Having friends to skate with helps in a lot of ways, and will keep you wanting to go out to skate more often because you'll have a lot better time skating than by yourself. Friends really help with confidence too, because you can see the other people land the trick and think, maybe it's not so hard. Having someone watch you skate is also very motivating, because it's more embarrassing to mess up or bail in front of someone, as well as way more rewarding to have someone witness you landing a difficult trick. If you're close with the people you skate with, they'll know how to motivate you too, and they will if they're good friends. You progress a lot faster when you skate with others because you're genuinely enjoying yourself more, and you can learn from the other people a lot easier than trying to teach yourself. If you find it hard to make friends while out skating, you can always get one of your friends who doesn't skate, or a family member to go with you, and then maybe you can start getting them to skate too. The fifth tip I have goes back to what I said before about skating being more mental than most people think. I think if a robot was taught how to skate, they would progress a lot faster than a person, because the robot doesn't have the mental battle of, is anyone watching this, or how badly could I get hurt? They would just do whatever worked and then try new things if it didn't work. Artificial intelligence. A good way to help with the human mind stopping you from doing something you're physically able to do is to have a good mindset. This is why so many skaters have such positive outlooks on life, because their sport demands them to be positive to get better. If you find it hard to do, you can remind yourself to be positive every time you see yourself starting to get scared or annoyed. That's not as easy to do as it sounds, so what I do to help is meditation. A lot of people are against it because they think it doesn't actually do anything, and they judge people who do meditate and just think they're crazy hippies. But I think meditation is the equivalent to fitness, but for your mind. Some people try it once or twice and say it doesn't work, but if you went to the gym for a week and didn't see results, you wouldn't say it's not working. It just takes a lot more to get results. I'd give it a try, you just have to stay consistent with it. I've been meditating for a while and have actually noticed my mindset getting better. I'm more happy when I wake up in the morning, I'm not as anxious when talking to strangers or trying new things, and I'm just way more positive in general. If you're just not sure how to meditate the right way, using guided meditation can help, and there's lots of videos and apps out there to help. I use an app called Medito. I was recommended it by a friend, and I'm sure there are better guided meditations out there for beginners, but Medito is pretty well rounded and has lots of different kinds of meditations that you can try. This definitely isn't a subscription. As I'm writing this script, I literally have 0 subscribers, and I'll put a screenshot of how many subscribers I have as of editing the video if I get any more. I just want to help somebody in as many ways as I can, and meditation definitely helps outside skating. Speaking of fitness, the next tip I have is to keep yourself in good shape. Skating is a good way to do that, definitely, so the more you skate, the better physically you'll be. There are definitely other ways to make yourself even more fit though, so if you don't work out already, I'd recommend it. Being more fit also gives you more confidence with getting dates, sexual interactions, or just with your body in general, which correlates with confidence in skating a little bit too. Feeling more physically able to do a trick before attempting it definitely helps. It also helps to stretch every time before and after you do a physical activity, skating or working out. It makes you feel a lot looser and prevents injuries like pulling or tearing muscles. When you're looser riding up to a trick, you're a little bit more physically able to pull it off, which gives a boost of confidence too. The last tip I have for you is to listen to some music that you enjoy. Music can occupy your mind, which doesn't really make you any more confident, but it can distract you from your fear. Some songs can actually make you more confident though, so before trying to do a trick you're a little scared of, blasting a playlist that hypes you up will definitely make you feel more confident, and having a hype song playing while you fall and hurt yourself doesn't seem right. I personally like listening to really chill songs when I skate though, because that's the music I enjoy the most whether I'm skating or not, and it helps keep me in that positive mindset, distract me from any fears that I might have. Music taste is different for everyone though, so you should listen to whatever you think seems right to listen to. I hope I've been able to help someone learn something from this, even if it wasn't much. Thanks for taking your time to watch this video to the end. If you liked the video, I'd really appreciate it if you give it a like. And if you have the time, go through my channel, see if you like any other videos, and if you do, maybe even subscribe. Thank you, I really do appreciate it. Love and peace, good luck skating.